A look there at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. Just think of the Giants and Reds in the 2012 series, or way back in 2001, the A's and the Yankees. Remember that? It can happen. So you can bet that these guys would love to finish the series off right here and now, so they can take a few days off and relax and maybe watch a little baseball.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
This nigga Brandon said I had a Game Shark hidden in the back of my PlayStation 4.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your defending National League champion, New York Mets.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who will get the ball here in Game 3. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about keeping the series alive?
I think you're going to have to try to get on the board early and then don't let your foot off the gas. You've got to keep pressure on this club to not let them back in a ballgame.
Noah Syndergaard is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this league.
And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Michael Conforto is known for his offense. Got very good power, quick bat, but defensively, he's very reliable. But what he lacks in arm strength and speed, he makes up for in baseball IQ.
Howie Kendrick will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
Shot fouled over towards the dugout.
First pitch, 7:06.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, I think the big question everyone's asking before this game was, how are these guys going to respond from just getting whacked last time out there? In the regular season, you say, hey, no big deal. You put it behind you. You move on pretty quickly. But in the postseason, you could say it's over and done with, but I don't think it's quite as easy as that. Those are the kind of losses that stick with you, and you just keep thinking about it.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
And with the light rain falling the way it is here at game time, if you're a speed threat, a slick field can really work to your advantage. It's tough to make the plays out there on the infield. Hit the ball on the ground and run, but it's not going to help you if you don't put the ball in play.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. So if these first 2 hitters are any indication, there could be a whole lot more of these to come.
Here's Adrian now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
2-1 pitch. A circle change taken for a called strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Steve, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Scott Kazmir gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Hit to first. Gonzalez is up with it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Striding into the box, Lucas Duda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Very nice.
Solo shot to right center. His 8th in this series alone. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Batting
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay, the tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves up the base hit here, but that guy's thinking two all the way, and it doesn't work out for him.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, we always talk about hit speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Here's Neil Walker as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Puig is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. The Mets get one on this swing by Lucas Duda. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Justin Turner makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Justin Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 66.
Yasiel Puig stands in for the first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off.
That's the kick he does. How you do some shit like that?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Bases are empty. One man out. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep?
Oh, the Yankees fought back.
Yasmani Grandal into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Here comes the first pitch. High pop-up. Walker is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Travis Garneau strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, the tag.
Come on,
and he is
man.
pulled out, trying for 2. Bad decision.
Batting seventh, left fielder.
Fucking slow fuck.
Michael Conforto steps in now. Hit hard towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
And he's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Peterson is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. The dangerous Carl Crawford will get things started when we return. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Carl Crawford stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6
We got the
straight
same mojo with the hot chocolate?
Huh?
With the hot chocolate that's from Jim?
No.
Man,
Brandon made all that shit with the hot chocolate last night.
that should be good.
Well, I had to put you on.
Facts. Y'all playing baseball?
No, he's playing baseball. I'm macking it.
Okay, okay.
This is what I do.
Oh, they got that button knife you got?
This is what I do.
No.
Right here?
Yo.
Up there.
Yeah.
What's that?
This is what I do.
Stays on tag.
Damn.
Yeah.
Stays on tag.
It's all good. And then I got my ex on here too.
You think Brandon get mad if I use that knife? Because this is like a steak knife.
Listen, fucking Brandon fucking flipped when fucking Billy mixed his fucking coffee with a spoon.
And then put it back without cleaning it. Clean it and dry it, no fingerprints. Just remember how you took it.
Fuck that.
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna use this goddamn knife.
Hey, that's on you.
Nah, I don't want to use it. I don't want to. Be a little, you know, a little funny. Yeah. Weirdo ass.
Oh shit. Peanut butter cups.
Fucking peanut butter cups. Little bags right there, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Don't let me drop the paper in there.
My fingers ain't that fucking long.
Put the sugar for yourself. Don't bring me the fucking sugar, you prick. Where'd you put this at?
Right where the other one is. Right where the other one is. Right in front of the... Yeah.
Stop yelling at me.
I know. Believe me, you'll know if I'm yelling.
Yep. None.
No, he's gonna text me saying, "Oh, your butter knife can't cut for shit." Watch.
So what?
Your butter knife can't cut for shit. Oh, the wife.
Was it that was E?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Ooh, that shit is hot. I don't know what the count is. Oh, good.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Watch it, Blue. You're going for your head.
Called strike 0-2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Strike 3.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Scott Kazmir will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Noah Syndergaard digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Pitcher with a base hit.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Curtis Granderson will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Oh,
High
God.
and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Puig,
God.
and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
That was a fucking monster shot.
A 2-run home run for Curtis Granderson, his 6th of this series, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, and now that's the second home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going, and now they stretch the lead out even further.
Here's Lucas Duda now. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Gotta get rid of that pitcher.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. In the air, out to right. Puig giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Kazmir's ready. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Neil Walker is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Peterson at the track. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Mets lead this one 4-0. Howie Kendrick will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Here's Corey Seager. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And he falls behind 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail here 4-0. Travis d'Arnaud is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. His first homer here in the series. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
And about the only silver lining to this one, from a defensive standpoint, is the fact that it came with the bases empty, leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Rips this one to first. There to take it is Adrian. A nice play by Gonzalez, and that's out number 1.
Sure not fooling a whole lot of guys in these first few innings. That ball was absolutely raked, and it's not the first one that's been hit hard. He's just fortunate that that one was right at his man.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count, and these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Standing in now, Noah Syndergaard. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Kazmir sets, coming at him with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Puig is there, 2 down.
Who's up? Oh,
yeah, you
Granderson's
really
up.
can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and we'll go back to the top of the lineup now for Curtis Granderson. Ground ball right side. Kendrick's
what are you
got
looking
it.
at?
There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. The Mets strike for a run on this home run by Travis d'Arnaud. We played 4. Justin Turner will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
There you do that again.
Here comes the 0-1.
There you do it again.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Circle change. See how you handle that one.
He's gonna hit it.
Too high. 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Let's see how he takes another one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. Worked for him so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking up.
I ain't fucking up. That was the first hit of the
Solo
whole
home
game.
run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
That's the first hit of the fucking game.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Granderson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Wow, that's dangerously close to being back-to-back home runs. This ball just didn't have enough carry to it, so winds up being a warning track out.
Here's Carl Crawford now.
Well,
as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
no. I don't do it.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers do get a run, and it comes on the home run by Yasiel Puig. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Dodgers 1. Lucas Duda will open the inning here for the Mets.
Lucas Duda. Duda. Fucking bitch, you hear this shit and you fucking wake up? Fucking whore.
She knows.
You over there. So I'm have to do what I did before, because you want to fucking bombard me. Wait, bitch. Back up.
Hey, baby. What's your mama? I know. You got the. I want to go back to sleep right after you eat, face.
Bitch, don't play with me. I'm gonna get beat the fuck up.
Yo!
Listen, bitch, go eat. Good, send your bitch to go eat. So, how much garbage is in there so far?
I would say about 35 pounds. Maybe 45 pushing.
Not recycled, garbage.
Oh, but I was about 35 pounds. 45 pushing.
Yeah, that's the fucking chicken bones.
Oh, yeah. Surely that. I was throwing to me, knocking my foot to the floor. I'll leave it. One of my exes. Just continuing, man. She's like, wow. Where the fuck have you been? I was like, locker. She's like, what the fuck did you do, you asshole? So I'm getting you from all over the floor. Well, at least he brought it back to the days coming up to my violation. It showed that I was jigged out already black, and then I was smidged on my B-Day, so it was worth it.
Yo, you get a hold of Billy yet? About coming to hang with us?
Yeah.
Billy, what? They have a guy's night out?
We ain't gonna have another team of that shit.
They have a guy's night out? Don't worry, I'll carry him home.
I'll pay for the cab.
There you go, look at that. I'll carry him in the cab and he'll pay for it.
This is the new version of Migos. I'm slight set.
Sock.
He was in his fucking bed in the corner.
I know it was.
Bro, he was in the corner of the back corner of his bed by the window. He texted me, bro.
Fucking mouth.
Hell yeah.
You scared of dogs? Bro,
Yo,
if you
listen.
come around, if you come around my family, all we have is spits. I breed them.
Listen.
I
Listen.
love it.
He your boy now.
Nah, hell no. I roll with official killers. You're not scared of shit.
He your boy now.
Roll the trigger on that fucking mouse then. Watching the fucking shower go from cold to hot. It went from hot to cool. So all that heat that's in the new man was being circulated. I left that shit on. That's industrial.
Rico, some shit, bro.
Who's is that?
That shit's just sitting there.
Who's is that?
That shit gotta start cleaning your shit out.
Oh, that was one thing I forgot to say when we had that meeting. Everybody goes through their shit, and whatever doesn't belong to any of us, got it. All these fucking crates.
That's Diamond. This is Pops.
I think I'm about to start shit.
No, that's Pops.
No, Mustang.
What is this?
No, this is shit that Sam and Eugene will bring back in the pantry that they give to the house. Nobody eats.
Alright, so what the fuck are you doing with the whole thing?
That's just like, yeah, it's really doing such office work.
Doing that.
Please don't make that do this.
Well, what is that fucking guy supposed to be doing? What is this fucking guy doing?
No, it should be soon. It should be soon. Either way, when that new guy comes, it's gotta go.
The bottom one. Here's the bottom one. Right? The way you broke it down to me, because you told me that you paid $1 time or whatever the business is, but even so, it's being funny. The way you know I broke that out for me for a reason. So when it comes down to it, that goes the whole fucking thing. Yeah, you pay on time, but if you're not clean, that's an open area. Like, we already came through the building with this one. You don't know what. That's unfriendly myself. If you spend 15 minutes hearing me talk, then you ask the fucking. So that 15 minutes, I even told you, yo, I think that shit is good enough. But you can sit in the fucking toilet. I mean, in the tub.
I mean, you can stand up and do it.
That's.
All he does is sleep, sits in this.
Well, I have not seen him come out here to smoke and shit. And like I told him yesterday, when I was saying the whole thing about, oh, he was like, yeah, I'll watch you. I'm like, you did shit, right? He's like, he did this, right? So why the fuck you doing this shit? Yeah, it's not like that. I'm sorry. He's like, bro, he's on. I'm surprised that he has version about the council. I don't want to be in the church. Competition.
Pork competition.
If you all know the famous word, I'm going to tomorrow, you're not trying to let it go.
It's not like it's not like you come in around and just talk. So, because the way you come off, bro, we can hear it. There's no way you're coming around.
And this when they, I don't know who the fuck it was, the Chinese lady.
No, it's, according to my wife, it's a homicide.
I mean, still, she fucking was leaving and heard that shit. And she was like, yeah. She went. I was like, oh my god, I'm with no shirt either. I'm not gonna really put stuff on where you don't have a problem going, but you want to be able to just start in fucking really think like that. I'll be with the whole time up in there.
Now you baby you. I fucking fed you. Be happy.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High and deep to right center. Puig ranging back. Still ranging back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His third home run of the ball game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'm fucking rubbing her down and everything. She fucking wanna fart on my goddamn arm. Nasty bitch. I'm watching the Superman man.
Well, if his guys go on to win the pennant, I think you're looking at the MVP just on the strength of this one ball game alone. Now, I'm not ready to call it one for the ages yet, but it is
This is the
very,
first time he ever did this.
very short list of guys that have hit 3 home runs in a postseason game, and he's just done it all in this one.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the evening for Scott Kazmir.
That's up the hand.
So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Joe Blanton is going to take over here in inning number 5.
He was an ultra instinct when he did it.
To try and keep him in the game.
He put that bitch through the fucking stadium.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to
Here's
play
the one where
carom
that's
off
why I
the
go
ball
on YouTube and I
then
go
hit
like
the ball
that
in quickly,
and do it.
and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a
I
nice
go through
play.
YouTube because I find all the episodes
Yoenis
uncut.
Cespedes will
I'm
dig
looking
in
for the
here.
episode right
1
now
for
where it
2.
shows that he was
Singled
fighting
and
German
grounded
and
out
turned
so
Ultra
far.
Instincts.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Flying hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Neil Walker will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
You hit Ultra Instinct.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. 0-1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second
I want to find the English version because right now they're like, yo, what the hell's going on and everything. And then fucking Reese was like, yo, he just did something that Beerus only did for like a split second. Beerus, and they were like, yo, what is he talking about? Ultra Instinct. And the body just, he doesn't even have to fight. The body moves on its own. This is pissing me off. Hold on.
You're gonna find it in English.
Yeah, I will. Got the anime wars.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Line drive to left. Crawford will give it a look, but this drops in for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Nice. He really sat on the fastball there. He squared it up perfectly, drove it into left field. He'll be rewarded with an RBI as he picks up that runner from third base.
Michael Conforto will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
There we go. Tell me I can't find shit.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Drilled to the right side. The second for 1. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. Mets out in front, 8-1. Josh Peterson will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
I think that's putting it lightly. Just 1 hit in his first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that guy on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Mind you, that was the #1 out of all the universes, #1 dude that was deadliest. Nobody was fucking him from any universe. Right now his body's just moving on its own. Niggas respect this shit.
You're not gonna fight.
Okay. I guess I'll just have to show you what you're missing.
That's how fast he got to him. It's crazy because even with Ultra Instinct, the niggas contended him. That's how strong the other nigga is. That nigga did a back kick.
Nothing should happen. Yeah, but you know who they're fucking with.
You guys want cheese on your sandwich or no?
True. He's watching Dragon Ball Z. But that's why I want to attend the meeting. So, fucking, I don't know what time Sam's leaving tomorrow. Before 4. So I'm gonna go with Caesar tomorrow to 100 Center Street, and then I'm gonna meet you over at the EVR place. So I'm gonna, yeah, it's probably a receipt or a confirmation that you paid. Because remember, I changed the account over to you. You take that to public assistance. Take it to EVR just in case, but I what? No. I know.
First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Andre Ethier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
That's all he needed to hit.
Right side, backhanded. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman number 47, Howie Kendrick.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. J.P. Howell will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Slap me doing so my foot. Slap me.
Yep.
Yeah. Sloppy Joe's is pretty snappy.
It actually tastes like White Castle burger.
Yep, good one.
Who's up? Come up.
As Dribble Cabrera will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
The shortstop, Dribble Cabrera.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bullet back up the middle. Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Into the box, Noah Syndergaard. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Pitcher.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Curtis Granderson will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Fucking Jacob deGrom, my pitcher last night, hit a two-run homer.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. 8 runs, 14 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Rounded up the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to beat the throw into second.
Lucas Duda will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Bounce to first. Gonzalez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Corey Seager will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And this rain is intensifying now. This is as hard as it's come down all night.
Good. Strike 2.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Here's Adrian now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Easy's got to take cooking lessons. Easy got to take cooking lessons.
Yeah, that's a fact. Look,
He knows how to cook Pizza Hut.
Look at this shit. This is real sloppy joe. Not that soy shit they were giving us up north. That was right there.
The only thing you know how to cook is Pizza Hut and Domino's.
Yep. He'll call me, babe. I'm hungry. I'm like,
that's a lot.
no, he got all kinds of stuff. He ain't even cooked it, y'all. Every time I'm at work, he's like, oh, babe, I'm hungry.
No, we don't. We need to go from there.
What?
What he said? That shit was slamming him, boy.
I'm sorry.
Look at that. Look at that.
He said, when we gonna get
Yo,
ready?
look at that.
You done cleaned
I'm backing up. I didn't have some. You didn't give me none.
Yeah.
Look, you give me nothing. That shit was slamming up, though. Woo! That shit was alright. All in my throat, I had some water. Not like Papa, I ain't got no fucking disease. That's good, right? It's alright. But it's alright, it's good. It's good. Huh? Yeah? That's a little bit better. I got a hair collar in my throat.
Oh.
One out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Mets 8 and the Dodgers 1.
Yo, bro said, fuck you, you can't get none of this.
And there now is David Wright. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
These guys have swung the bat extremely well in this one. They have to be careful, though, about getting comfortable.
So good.
Still have to make every at-bat count.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Seager over to his left and reined in one away.
I'm trying to.
What
is that? I don't know. What was it though? What flavor?
All brush flavor.
Digging in.
I guess it's like a fake version of shebang. That's not the salt and vinegar part.
With another big hit right
You
here.
put this with the other thing.
Offensive explosion for him today. Let's see if they can keep it going.
The swing just got to try and straighten that one out.
Come on, Cespedes. I got to get over 10 by the end of this game.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And Crawford will need to play the carom off the wall here.
And don't be fooled here. This is only a single, but it's certainly not from lack of hustle. Watch this ball one-hops the wall out there, and it gets fired back in too quickly. If you think about it, he really hits this ball too well. If he didn't barrel it up so well, he may have hit it out of the ballpark.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Yasiel Puig will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
You know, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it
8th inning, still throwing 98 miles an hour.
A nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the second time.
The nigga caught the nigga team, son.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Yasmani Grandal will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Got all the destroyers standing up respecting this shit.
Bases are empty.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Oh, shit!
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Yo, hold up. I gotta see that shit again.
I'm trying to end this game so I can see it on the big screen.
Bro, this nigga just waved one hand. The nigga got hit like 50 times.
And another one. strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps
Yo, it got to the point where all the guys of destruction
Carl
stood up to
Crawford
watch this shit.
stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hold strike 2 with the letters, 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It's still an 8-1 ball. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Yimi Garcia will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Now catching and batting in the ninth spot.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Oh.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. As they have widened this lead.
I gotta get you up to that ball.
I want to see it on the big screen. That's why I'm trying to end this game. I'm already bottom of the 8th.
This for a welcome to the ball game. One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager has.
I just want to make 11.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Asdrubal Cabrera digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and Cabrera's the ground out victim. 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, pitcher,
Noah Syndergaard will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Come on, Syndergaard, get on base. Get on base. Just get on base. That's all I need you to do.
Sent on the ground out to second.
All right, 3 outs, the game's over.
Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on
3 outs and the game's over.
Josh Peterson will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Pitch is the fucking best. That's Thor, bitch. Don't forget.
Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
the catcher, number 17.
A.J. Ellis.
All right, 1 down, 2 to go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch.
Yeah, everybody's standing up.
Get that guy something else to think about out there.
Even at a ball
fucked up the plug on plugs, right? What? Said we fucked up the plug on plugs, right?
Behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry. Especially when it's your first debut of the night and you're just settling in.
Talking about getting so far and then shit unplugged.
Oh.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2 and 2.
And at least he's taking a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys can say.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Come on, what are you doing?
Just foul.
I don't fucking understand
out,
you, man.
On.
Easy fucking out.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
He just wanted to
Not
strike
only
out.
has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but
One
he
more
still
out.
hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
And a fly ball. And this should do it. And the Mets have taken their first step. They're headed to the NL Championship Series.
That's what's up. They're division champs. Bye-bye, Los Angeles. See you next year.
Well, that's a pretty good celebration going on down there on the field, but they know that they have a lot of work left to do, and they'll start thinking about it all over again here in a couple of days.
Who's the player of the game? Duda?
Yep. Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
They had no choice.
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series on MLB The Show.
Final line score.